It's Tuesday, the 29th of September. My name's Juan Brown. You're watching the Blanco Lirio channel. And last weekend, we had a 3-day weekend. We were able to take Harvey, the 1959 C model Cessna 310, from here at Nevada County Airport up to Mountain Home, Idaho, to go back and revisit some dear old friends at the Smoky Bar Store in Smoky Bar, Idaho. It's the first time I was able to fly the whole family up there, and the 310 made short work of it in just 2 hours, safely getting everybody up and over the High Sierra and the desert with a 7,000-foot single-engine service ceiling at gross weight. Twin-engine reliability really made the trip a lot of fun and very, very quick. So let's go up there and see what everybody's doing at Smoky Bar. Check it out.
Kids can do things offline here, like playing bat.
Welcome back to the Smoky Bar Store in Idaho. For the first time, I've been able to bring the wife and kids out here, and I ran into a dear old friend, Chris Josephson, who is his first attempt on the Trans-America Trail. We decided to meet up here at the Smoky Bar Store. Let's get an update from Chris about his experience on the Triumph, what do you call this?
The
Triumph
Tiger 800.
Tiger 800 bike on the Trans-America Trail. Stand by. Tell us, Chris, what have you learned so far out here?
Well, a couple things I've learned is the big bikes take a lot of extra effort to keep them going. But you hit the sand in Oklahoma, and then the passes in Colorado, and the gravel in Arkansas, which we call the Arkansas aggregate, which really made these things difficult to ride, which I think maybe a smaller bike would have been an issue too. But some of the things is going down on these bikes. When you fall down on the bike, these boxes, if your legs aren't properly staying on the pegs, there's a very good chance you're going to snap your leg. That's always in the back of the mind. So the fun meter starts to droop off a little bit as far as having fun because you're so worried about dropping the bike. The gear we brought, as you can see, this box is actually not even needed. I'll remove this if I was ever to do it again. I'd get rid of the actual Triumph boxes, even though they took a pretty good beating. There's some dents in them and stuff, but they protected the bike a little bit and myself. But also, if you can imagine getting off this and your leg getting trapped back here, you're done. Your trip's over. And then the tank bag I enjoyed because it makes it easy to get to your fuel card and such when you go and pull in. Everything else has been really good. This bike has been excellent. The hand warmers have been good on the freeway section that we had to do. But very comfortable bike, but big. And like the saying says, you know, when you get on the TAT, you never wish you had a bigger bike. But in any case, my friend was riding an African Twin, same situation. You get the metal tubing for these bags, and when everything falls, it bends these tubes, and now you got to spend hours trying to bend them back to get them to fit and work. The tires were excellent. The machine performed really well at all the altitudes, but the sand and the gravel and the shale and the heaviness of these bikes takes the fun away from it. So my recommendation would be to just keep studying as much as you can, talking to people, and you can get the right size bike for the mission. And I think that's the key. Great machine. Can you do it on an 800? Absolutely. Would I do things different? Get rid of the hard bags, get rid of the upper bags, get the center of gravity lower, and have fun.
There you go. We got a group of guys that you passed coming in now with the 250s, and we'll get their perspective on it. And they've been doing the same ride on little 250s.
Yes, they have a lot of baggage too. The biggest thing is you're gonna end up paying the postal service to send stuff home.
Yep.
You're giving it away to the hikers or whatever you got. So it's just a matter of really getting down to what you need. You need your tools. You need your, if you're going to camp, maybe a little dried food. But other than that, it's a lot of the stuff is just not necessary.
Not necessary. You're going to stop at a gas station every day anyways. You're not going to starve to death. You don't need to be dragging the kitchen sink along with you along the Trans-America Trail. Excellent. Thanks, Chris. Go light, go fast, go far.
You guys have fun on the TAT.
So these guys are currently on the Trans-America Trail, and they're on 250s. Smart choice. There's the CRF 250, the Rally Honda. There's a Royal Enfield, the Himalayan. I'm not sure the size of that. And then a WR 250 Yamaha. Good sized bikes for the Trans-America Trail, as Chris is finding out now. Everybody's comparing notes. Soft bags, go light, go faster, go farther. He wishes that sleeping bag was a little smaller. Other than that, that's a good setup.
It's all one. You don't have two separate liners.
I do, but the little quilt thing's tiny. That's not tape. It's an actual waterproof liner. It's like huge.
Really, you can't we'll pull that up and put it in a Ziploc bag.
Of course, the Trans-America Trail is the dirt road path all the way across America. It takes about a month to complete. And here at Smoky Bar, you're probably within a week of finishing up the east to west portion heading out towards Port Orford, Oregon. Of course, Smoky Bar is right on the Trans-America Trail.
Oh, okay. But I have I fractured my heel back in Colorado slightly, I think. And I think it's gotten better now. Like,
So did you
That's the 400cc Royal Enfield Himalayan.
activate it or
yeah. And we accidentally got off the trail on Sam's trail. We accidentally got off. I fell on one little area. We accidentally got off and some technical stuff. I accidentally got off the track for a second and I fell down. So I dropped it twice. But other than that, this stuff does great on it.
Yeah, it's all easy stuff out here.
All right, you guys have been on the TAT for how long now?
It's been about 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks, and you're already here in 2 weeks? From all the way from the East Coast?
Nashville.
From Nashville? And what do you like about the smaller bikes? What have you learned on the TAT? What would you do different? In 500 words or less?
Well,
You know what? First of all, you have to say that this is our
the
first
crazy
off-road
thing is,
trip.
First off-road riding?
these two thought this would be a good way to learn how to ride off road. Run it doing the Trans-America Trail.
Yeah.
I'm probably had 1,000 miles off road before this trip, also, but we love the light bikes, and the Royal Enfield's done well too on the gravel and stuff. But as soon as you get into the technical stuff, it's heavy and
Yep.
doesn't have the travel.
Get a
on the
light bike,
suspension.
pack lightly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Have some important spare parts.
Yep. And the 250s are a great choice if you don't got a lot of dirt experience, right?
Yes, very
This is
forgiving.
300.
Yeah. Now, is that the 300?
Don't go cheap.
Okay, so that's the new one. All right, cool.
Personally, 300.
Don't go cheap. Buy better, lighter gear.
Yeah.
Like if you get like a sleeping bag, get the smallest, lightest one.
Yep.
Jacket, get something that can roll up, doesn't take up all the space like in my bag.
If you can, but I don't
you
think
can,
you
it's
have
up
to
to
do
you.
that. If you could buy a old used bike and throw what you got on it, and you can do it.
Run what you brung, yeah. And how are you guys hoteling versus camping? What's the ratio like?
Half.
30, 40, 60?
Yeah.
40, 60 hotels.
Good. And where's everybody from?
I'm from Israel.
Wow.
Yeah, I flew in here to do the TAT with my buddies here.
Yeah.
And I live in Chattanooga, but I'm from Clinton, Tennessee, small town outside Knoxville.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay, good. Excellent. And how much longer you figured up Port Orford for you guys?
We got a week.
One more week. So you'll get this thing knocked out in 3 weeks, you figure?
Yeah.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah.
How many miles a day you averaging?
Sometimes we do. I think our longest day was 400 miles.
Wow. All right. But somewhere along 200, 250 miles.
Sometimes 200.
Yeah, our average is 152.
Oh,
Like that.
and get up early.
Get up early and get riding early, huh?
Yes, early bird eats the worm.
Every day we say, okay, Will's moving by 8.
10 o'clock.
We end up rolling out by 10.
Oh, come on, boys. You can do better than
Every
that.
day we say we're not riding at night tonight. We're not riding at night. And every night we end up riding an hour in the dark. So. But
Well, you better quit John and get riding here, boys.
I guess so.
All right. Enjoy. See you here. There goes the Himalayan. And this is the new CRF 300. Oh, sounds good.
Motorcycles are out.
Yep.